First, this is a leatherworking stream. I know it's a little bit chaotic because I'm in a different spot, but we will see if we can make this work. I'll go Streamlabs. I think it'll let me have like a little basic display of chat up. Buddy mode. Alright, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're going to be doing some leatherworking today. I'm making a belt for a friend, and so trying to make sure that we are good to go here. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, if I'm not seeing your chats, I don't know, just keep chatting and I'll figure out what's going on. Alright, so yeah, this is clean, so I'm just going to go ahead and start getting the leather wet, because that will make it more pliable. I'm actually going to probably do a chessboard pretty soon, which I'm pretty excited about. So that should be fun. I don't know if this has some of the sealant on it. I don't think it does. I could be wrong. I hope not. It's just a water sponge. Yeah, keep going until it stops kind of getting absorbed in. Which takes a while. It's pretty absorbent. Alrighty. Alright. I'll start with that. I need to clean up the edges. These are kind of effed up. First things first, though. I want my... Slater. I want my little knife. I will sharpen it up. And then I'm going to make a beveled edge here. I can put this here so it's more in view. I think that's more in view. Yeah, if like the view is like horrendous, just let me know. Let's try to drop this nice and sharp-ish. Alright, let's see here. So, I can use this to clean up the edges later. I want my Celtic stamps here. So I'll be using the square ones mostly, which are these guys. And I'm going to do a few tests on the end because it's been a little while since I've done this with these particular stamps especially. So, let's see how they look straight up. That looks pretty good. I remember I did like a little knife edge on the side of it. And that looked even better, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I can use the ruler here because... Did I do it on the outside edge or the inside edge? I think I did it on the inside edge and then I shaded it. I think. Alright, see how that looks. Get these a little closer to that. Yeah, it does look a little bit better. Looks a little bit more defined, and then I can get my beveler here. I wonder if this is coming out okay. I guess I'll watch the video after and see if it even looks good at all. Yeah, that looks good. Then I'll trim it up. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll get a nice little line here. And I'll probably narrow the belt a reasonable amount. Just to... Looks pretty straight on. I know this is probably like not what you're supposed to do in leatherworking, but you know what? I haven't done this in a long time, and I don't remember everything, so I'm tracing with my knife here. Uh-oh, losing a little bit of the track there. nice and straight, and I'll clean up the edges. Like it's a little wide, so I do acknowledge that. And then that's a little short on that side. Yeah. So I want to essentially do a couple of things on this one. Gosh dang, man. Really is getting thin there, but we'll see if we can keep this line as straight as we can here. Make sure this stays nice and sharp. Let me just test the chat stuff here. I need to actually put some more. It's kind of dulling, isn't it? It's like dulling a lot. I should just get like a whetstone out. I think I have one somewhere. Yeah, it's not quite as sharp as I'd like it, though, I will say that. My swivel knife. Alright. Alrighty. Let's just do this test here. Uh-oh, this is dying. Let's do this test here.
Oh,
thanks for the sub, Cat Dog, and welcome.
Leatherworking Pog Champ.
Yeah, I know. We got all the fancy stuff here. It's been a little while, but I'm trying to dust off the old dust. I need to find my whetstone, though, because my swivel knife's a little dull. And that still is really shallow. Probably will have to make some in-moment adjustments. But how you doing, Cat Dog? Okay, so my chat is not showing up. That's good to know. Simple mode? No. Alerts. Where's the chat? Where's this? This. Probably should just open up simple mode. Streaming settings. Yeah, I'll just see if I can get Twitch here. I'll just use this one as my chat. Enter the code, gosh. They're really making me work for it here. Sorry if I'm a little bit behind on chat, but I just needed to figure all this out. Haven't set up this setup in quite a minute. More than a minute. Alright, continue. Let me go to my channel. Alright. It's actually pretty nice. Just turn the volume down. What's happening on the workbench? This is some leatherworking. Frightened out. So I'm trying to cut some nice lines here to make a belt for a friend. I wanted to make a belt for them for a little while, and I finally got some extra time this weekend because the child slumbers. It's a little too far down. I don't think it's going to matter too much. As long as it's generally straight, it will look okay. And you know what? Okay is good enough. Looks like a belt. It is indeed. It is indeed. So I'm cutting a few like tracing lines, which I found really helped on another project. Using the swivel knife to kind of get my guideposts, and then it really, oh my god, I totally got off track there. Well, that's good. This is the end, because Again, speaking of misusing the clip, but maybe that is straight. No, it's not. It should be like right around here. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. I really need to hang closer to that. And boss, is that a Lincoln? Land Rovers have the same back design. No, it's not a Land Rover. It is not a Land Rover. I don't know what what does me doxing myself mean? I covered the license plate over there, so I think I'm good. Y'all can't hunt me down and turn my skin into leather belts, luckily. Unless you really want to, then I guess that's fine. If y'all really, really are nice, maybe I'll let you do it. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. That's good, that's good. But I mean, you better do some, if you're going to turn my skin into a leather belt, you better do some nice leather working or else I will be disappointed in all of you. I want to see some good quality work, some thought put into it, just like any art. So, still a little too wide, man. Ugh. Not loving these end cuts are bad. I mean, we will always have you with us. Always. That's a good point. It's a good point. You know, all the more reason people are, just get preserved well as leather. I mean, how do you know this isn't some poor, unfortunate Twitch viewer who finally were so excited to visit the boss. Little did they know that the final boss was not just a Twitch name. Do you know what doxing is, boss? I do not. Do I want to know? Am I just old? I'm old, aren't I? I need to get some more. Isn't it like finding their real location? Is that right, or am I misunderstanding? So I'm putting some Jeweler's Rouge here, and then sharpening up my, when you reveal someone's private information publicly, to get cyberbullied. Well, I'm trying to be as sneaky as I can, but I have a feeling, I've always, been, relatively kind of coy about my actual identity and things, but more and more, random people have been like, oh, this, they'll, friend me on LinkedIn, and I'll be like, whatever. I just assume there's no such thing as anonymity on the internet at this point. But it's good, people can verify, hey, is this guy giving writing advice? Does he actually know what he's talking about? Which I think is valid, right? I really do need to cut this a lot thinner. Oh my gosh. What a mess. Because, I do give a lot of advice and kind of writing ideas and coaching to folks, and it's understandable that you'd want to I think it's a bit of an ad hominem argument where it's well, I think I've gotten some good writing advice from people who aren't published writers, you know what I mean? So I don't think that it's necessarily one's appellations, is that the right word? One's whatever, but yeah, we'll get to stamping the border, and then I probably will do a trim. Yeah, and then I'll probably do the interior design. Well, do I want to do the interior design now? Maybe. Okay, so that's about the center, which is a little narrower than I thought. Maybe I punch it out on the inside, but then it's going to be so narrow. So I think I still want to punch the outside here of the straight line. Then I'll trim it to fit. So you making a belt for everyone? Yeah, I mean, he has his address on his email. That's true. That's true. I'm not super sneaky. It's one of the things about having a very niche stream. If I was doing something much more becoming a personality, that sounds really stressful. I just like chatting with some random folks about writing, and I honestly, if my stream has 3 to 5 viewers every time, I'm happy, because you know what, I get to actually have some conversations with folks, and it's I'm very fortunate that I don't have to like depend on this for financing, right? Like, so I do acknowledge that I'm a very, that it's lucky. That's a lucky position to be in life. Okay, so I kind of want to start laying out this. So the center here is probably going to be where I'll put the name. So I don't know if I'll have time during this stream, but I'm going to try. So this is about halfway, right? I'm going to try, just nick it there. So that's half, and then I'll probably do like this, the name. But I will do some leather burning after this, and then this is probably where it's going to stop. So I'm just cutting some little notifications for myself in the leather, and I don't have to be exact, right? Like, this is a fun personal project. But I do feel like all these other crafts, like, for those of you who are writers, so you making a belt for somebody, I am. I made a cool headband for the Foxy Lady, but I don't think I streamed that. This is my first attempt at leatherworking streams. If y'all like it, let me know. But yeah, I actually think that like doing other kind of creative, crafty things is really good for one's writing because, for like, there is some truth to the concept that like, hey, any sort of creative thing kind of scales off of the others. It's a little too light. So I need to get some more water on there. Yeah, the one problem is it dries off pretty quick. Luckily, I got a big old table here. That's one of the reasons. I was going to do it on my little place where I do my writing, but I just figured simple is better. I'll get a little bit more water, and then we should be good to go. Yes, I am making a belt for my little one's nanny. So he has a really nice lady that keeps an eye on him, and if the smacking is getting too loud, just let me know. He has a really wonderful person that keeps an eye on him, is kind of like an auntie. So I try to, especially when I have like my busy consulting nights. Yeah, he's like nanny. See, I'm missing the track just a smidge. There we go. I'm shifting a little bit, so my stamps aren't the cleanest right now, and I don't know if you can see it on stream or not, but I'm trying to tilt them in, and then I will do like a bevel. See, I'm sliding. Darn, I thought I was hitting straight up and down there, but be a little better about that. Talking, and it's a little tricky to talk and do at the same time, I will say that. I could have gained an additional 12 pounds from pastries. Yeah, I wish it was that kind of... I'm sure my kid wishes it was that kind of Nana. But, oh my god, what's going on with this stamp? Sliding everywhere. Come on. Probably should get my better hammer anyways. This one's kind of involves slip. Yeah, it's fine. That's looking a little better. Just gotta really put some mustard on it, See. So one challenge with this is you really gotta... Hold on, I think I gotta do it better. Sure. I'll put this up on YouTube, and if someone who, knows leatherworking better than me has comments, please, let me know. I don't love that, but whatever. I'll cut it down to size as the last thing. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll do it a little bit sooner. Just so I know if this belt is going to be good or not. That's always a good way to check. Got some really good leather scissors, though, which are quite helpful. So yeah, y'all can see. I don't know if you can see too well, but just adding a little bit of embossing here on the side. And then we'll see what happens. that on the line. Ah, shoot. Let me know if the camera froze, because it sometimes makes that sound when it freezes up. Whew, it's hard on your hands, though, I will say that. Yeah, no, I'm going to get my other hammer. I'm not loving this one, and it's shifting quite a bit. Maybe it's because my chair's too low. Something's going on. I don't like it. Camera's fine. Alright, good, good, good. You know, the Foxy lady always laughs at my obsession with collecting more gear and more funny things, but you know, it's fun. So yeah, but then trying to actually use all this gear and put it all together sometimes has its issues. Where I'm like, I don't actually know how to work this. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, you hear that? That is much better. Yeah, wood hammers kind of suck. So much nicer. Thank goodness. I was like, oh my god, is it gonna all look like crud? My neighbors are like, what's wrong with this guy? So let me know if this sounds too obnoxious and I can turn down my mic or mute it while I'm hammering. So how's everybody's weekend going? Y'all having a good one? I'll probably do some like leaves and stuff. And that's it. Keep it simple, you know. I'm not very good at all this leatherwork stuff quite yet, so I kind of outline it very lightly. Yeah, I really do. It really gets your hands, though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, is everyone having a nice weekend? Honey, he's beating that lady again. Should we do something? No, dear, we didn't see a thing. Yeah, it's true. These neighbors? Probably. That poor, poor lady. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Getting a good hammer makes a big diff. I'm finishing up my inciting incident. Then everything will be easy. That's super. Everything after will be super easy edits. That's great. That's awesome. Which project are you working on right now? Or did you ever share the logline? It's going pretty well. Came across an opportunity that will let me leave my job and focus on my side job and study something else for the next 5 months. Well, congrats, cat dog. I'm glad to hear it. Getting a nice little break, it sounds like, is helpful. I just turned in my 10 days notice. Well, hey, there you go. Is that kind of freaking you out? Or you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be real? I'm really doing something different. I know I get pretty stressed out when there's lots of change. Final boss, me being pretty OCD, does not mean I do change management all that well. Quite the inverse, actually. Yeah, that looks good. That's nice. That's straight. I like that. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I'll get the smaller one. So yeah, we're just stamping this border in, and then I will probably cut, and then I will start doing the internals, the interior side of it. Put some more water on here. I hope my side job takes off more. Yeah, what's your side job, if you mind me asking? Also, if it's still in stealth mode, that's totally okay. Never under any obligation to share. Yes, I hope it does for you, though. I hope it works out. I hope it does indeed work out. Yeah, I mean, with anything that's a little bit more personal and more creative, it's tough. I mean, I still have to kind of work a day job in order to afford being able to stream and write and do a lot of the things I love to do, but it's worth it. You know what my side job is, boss. Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry. Sorry. Got it. Yeah, well, we'll be rooting for you. We shall be rooting for you. Yeah, you know, I think it's just good to try. Good to try. Life goes by quick. You may as well do or try to make some of the stuff you enjoy work out, you know? Take it from me, getting old doesn't happen slow. It happens real fast. Yeah, need a little bit more water there. This is coming together. God, this hammer is like 1,000 times better than the other one. That's kind of stunning. You don't really think about these things, you know, but it makes a huge difference. Yeah. I'll try to leave like a little margin outside of the cording, so we'll see if I can do that well enough or if I'm in some trouble here. So this is a Celtic. I don't know if you guys can see it all right, but it's a Celtic design, and then I'll be probably doing some hand carving in the center for this belt. So we'll see. It's a pretty cool little. I got this design at one of like the leather stores around here, and it's pretty cool. So I hope it works out. I made one of these belts for my mom for Mother's Day, and she seemed to like it at least. I mean, what gift do you give your mom and she's like, thanks, but no thanks, you know? Moms are a little bit, you know, I could have given her like a, I don't know what, and she would have been like, oh my goodness, that's wonderful. You are a savant. But that's moms. Moms are good. Moms are good peoples. They keep us in line, huh? Mama's boys in chat. Is this part of a story? Yeah, almost done. Got about another foot or two left of this, and then I can do the more fun and engaging stuff, I think. Yeah, good hammer. Turns out it matters. Who would have thought? Moms are great, typically. Yeah. There are some not so nice moms, and like unfortunately, you know, sometimes you meet them and you're like, man, that's rough. Because moms in general, as a category, are pretty awesome. Some moms still have growing up to do, but some dads do too. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. Alright, so I will, how am I going to set this up? Yeah, I'll trim first. Let's try to get a nice, smooth edge on this. That's not good. Yeah, I really like once and hard is kind of the way to stamp some of these things. My hand's still turned to mush though. With like the other ones, you have to be a little, like if you start doing the actual carving, which we're going to do in a little bit, be a little bit more kind of careful about it. But borders like this, no problem. Alright, got about this much left here. And then a let me just say I'm looking forward to when you have a new role, cat dog, and I can, and your side projects start kicking into gear. Oh yeah, whoops. Yeah. We're getting there. It's nice straight though. I like that. The most important thing is like making sure it looks straight and looks nice. And as long as we get that on this edge, like this covers a multitude of sins. Wow, so I like that one. It will cover that sin, I promise. I assure you. Yeah, and then I'll do a light bevel probably after I put in the carving though. Because I don't know what's going to really be the design quite yet. I do know where my center point is, which is good. Nope, that was a bad one. Shame on Final Boss. Whoa, man, I'm off on these. Let's try to actually center this. Wow, what's going on? Oh, I think I actually just did a bad job on the carving. Shoot. I'll probably have to redo that. Yeah, and then we can just use that slash for other things. Jeez Louise, man. Okay. Yeah. See what we can do with some of the bad cuts I made. Alright. We need to actually sharpen this pretty soon, though. Oh, wrong hammer. This one's bad. Bad hammer. Bad. Alright. Yeah, that seems a little better. Also, like it's sort of like a Bob Ross painting. Once I'm completely done with this current job, should be within the next 10 days, I'll start up side job activities. Exciting! Well, I'm looking forward to it. Glad you found a day job that offered a little bit more flexibility for passion projects. That's really great. It's always a tricky thing. Alright, this should be better. Then I'm going to do my T-stops here because I want this to have a nice sharper finish there. This one. Where's my small one? That's the beveler. Here we go. Alright, cutting time. Okay. Time to trim, and then we'll do the interior, which we'll see how that goes. Okay. So I do it, it's a lot easier for me to cut vertically. I will say these scissors are some of the best scissors I've ever... Here, I should actually cut them over this so you guys can see, huh? But they are just so darn precise, it's quite nice. Some bits of this look a little bit like hamburger meat where I miscut, but overall it's looking nice. Been watching the Foundation with the Foxy Lady, which has been pretty cool. Think the story's not been the most mind-blowing in terms of how the adaptation has worked, but the world building that they added to kind of Asimov's world is really neat, and I think they did a great job on their world building. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that, but it's been fun so far. Cutting a little too close there. So many hangnails. Oh no. Itachi, what's up? Need a new phone case? Yeah, well. You can make one out of leather if you feel inspired. There's actually like a bunch of phone case designs at, forget it's Tandy Leather. That's kind of like a large leather work supplier. So if you go to Tandy, they will have phone case design for you. I actually got a leathery phone case off Amazon, obviously, for a couple of bucks. It was a very surprisingly cheap, so I don't know how good quality it actually is, but I had debated on, because it's actually seems to be leather, so I was debating on doing some leather working on it. Here, I can tilt this a little bit, whoops, this way. See if that helps you see it a little bit better. And also, if like the cameras, it's hard for me to kind of keep a close eye on the camera, so if it's not looking good, you just let me know. I'll fix it. God, these scissors are too powerful. Nice. It's going to be a little bit of a slimmer belt than some of the other ones I've made, but that's okay. I'll just have to be pretty economical with my, I've had a load to my phone case since 2017. Wow. Your phone case should feel honored. That's pretty dedicated. That is some focused dedication for a phone case. I will say these scissors have the most satisfying sound, and if you are able to find my sound design posts on Freesound, you will hear them. And they are pretty... Let's see if I can... There. Yeah, this is an ASMR stream now, I guess. Motorcycle. What's that? Oh, yeah. The kind motorcyclists making nice noises outside. Is that what you're referring to? It is like a really nice day, though, so I figured having the garage door open couldn't hurt. Unless one of y'all, you know, hunts me down. Then that would not be good. But I think you guys are pretty chill. Alright, we're getting there. It does look nice. Yeah, it's overcast, but I'm one of those weird people who really likes overcast weather. Probably because I'm from the south, where we get interminably hot, like unsurvivably hot in the summer. And, you know, having like a day that has like good light, right? Like, so it's overcast today, but it's like a pretty... I'm not sure if I did that right. We'll see. Alright, it's looking good. Alright, so I want to remember where my midpoint is. I think I might have cut off my markers, so I'm going to do that one more time. So, whoops. So this will be some slack for the belt folding over. This will be the punches. It's kind of a little narrow, but maybe I'm just thick. Hard final boss. Dang. I don't know. This is gonna be too small. We'll see. I might be in some trouble here, sadly. Alright. It's pretty small. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do some flowery bits, and I will go ahead and remark what I can think of as the center. Huh? To you? Huh? When did he go down? Like at 3 though, right? Okay. If you want, I can go ahead and wrap up here. I was just streaming this. I can wrap up here and just do this later. Alright. In the final boss garage. Yeah. I actually host. I think have we streamed the D&D campaign? No, our current GM is kind of nervous about streaming, or he just gets self-conscious about streaming. But I used to stream D&D. I didn't live in this house at the time. Clean these up just a smidge. Doing some carving work here, see how it comes out. Yeah, I did make a little bit of a snafu earlier, but I think I cut a D&D stream or two. Yeah, those were a lot of fun. Those were a lot of fun back in the day. We'll do like a sun thing. Where's my center? Here we go. Now it's my shader. Okay. So this will come up to here. I'll do like a couple more smaller ones, I guess. No, I want this to be like here. Yeah. Oh, here's my mallet. A while back, yeah. And long ago. Yeah, we haven't streamed for a couple of years, I don't think, our D&D. So I need to get this much. Yeah, the spirals are the tricky bits. camera has stopped now. It's making sounds that are telling me it wants to stop and surrender its ghost. This is my endpoint here, so I kind of want this to be closed here. No, I want there to be a... We'll do a marker. See how this gets laid out. Let me go. Okay. Yeah, the D&D streams were fun. For me, at least. I really enjoyed being a DM. That was a blast. Alright. Well, then I'm going to carve... I think I want the open side to be over here. He's not an outdoor cat. I said he's not an outdoor cat. Alright, we got some nice tracing out. I don't know if y'all can see that okay, but it's there. I'll post a picture of this on Discord at some point. How does that sound? So you can see the high def leatherworking. I enjoy it until I was getting all the team kill damage. Oh no! That's rough. Team kill damage, no fun. Yeah. Well, you probably had it coming. Okay, I do need to just drop the crap out of this. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot sharper. That's what I like to see. It's so crazy how much getting the tools in the right place makes a job 1,000 times easier. And it's like, oh yeah, that's why tools exist. Because it's just glides, which is really helpful. Yeah, and then I can do one more 3-dot. Alright, then we'll put some hammering in here. I will do the 3 dots. Yeah. So a light one, a true one here. Then another light one here. Okay. And then this will kind of be where like the belt buttons are. Buttons, the belt holes. Okay, that's fine. That one can be sloppy. Alright, I'll probably close some of these. Try to get some nice curves as well. Try to just make them look as three-dimensional as they need to. I'm not super great at this, but you know, one trick boss here. Yeah, we'll have a few of those there. This is the section that we color in. I actually kind of like that. So I'm going to go like right here. Yeah, I mean, as many of you know, I am much more a written word artist than a visual artist, but it's fun. You don't have to be good at something to enjoy doing it. That's my theory. That's my motto. And gosh darn it, I'm sticking to it. Alright, so I kind of want to start. So this is when it gets a little trickier, and you have to order what kind of stamps you're doing at certain times. I don't remember exactly the right order, but I think I start with my like really like accenty things, and then I layer on the smoothing on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my. So I don't need my swivel knife right now. Go ahead and cover that. Get my pear shader, and get my. So this little like crescent moon looking thing. It does add a lot, and so it really makes curves look more detailed, to my knowledge. And so you can just use the edge of it, and it looks so nice. Yeah, I just do kind of the outside with like a little bit of like kind of vegetal looking things here, so we'll see. Y'all can laugh at me. You know, it's like the blind leading the blind here. I don't really know, you know, I'm not like a expert by any means, but you know, I try to talk through what I'm doing. Maybe y'all will pick up the hobby. And then I want this on the outer edges, I think, is where I want kind of the tension lines. Yeah, and this hammer is so much nicer than the other one. So much nicer. Outer edge. So we do this, and then we do the pear shader, and then I think we do the beveler. And then we do the backgrounding. Oh, that one, see, that one looks really nice. I wish I should do it on that other computer where you have a better camera angle, so you can actually like see down on, like sort of the one I use for editing. Maybe next time. If you guys like this, if you guys like these little leatherworking things, and gals, you know, leave me a comment on the YouTube or say give us more Final Boss, and you know, I'm a sucker for attention. I'll do whatever. I'm an attention hound, you know. I'm not above it. Hey, those look nice. Those look nice. Attention is quite nice, isn't it? Oh yeah, heck yeah. It's like the little brother syndrome, you know. Got to do something where, you know, you kind of have your own thing, right? This has been fun, though. Give us more! Excellent. Oh yeah, if you all like the leatherwork and stuff, I'll set it up on the other one next time, so it's a little easier to see. This is just, it's just such a nice day. I didn't want to be like in the very back of my garage. It's such a nice day. I'm a strange person. I like my cloudy days a lot. I really love my cloudy days. Yeah. I guess it's not too uncommon, but yeah, those are looking nice. Those are looking nice. The one thing that I still struggle with a lot is the pear shader. So we're gonna get into that next. This is gonna be pretty fast for these like accent lines. I'm gonna do that, and then a few around those. But leatherworking is just fun. It's just very tactile. It's very engrossing. definitely recommend, if you got a tandy leather and a few extra bucks, give it a shot. What's it gonna hurt, Maybe your wallet, but, sometimes I always feel like it's always worth the money to try something new. Always, always. Even if you don't get into it, it's always worth the money to give your brain a new experience. Okay, so that's these. I need to do these setups here. And those are, I probably need to put some more water on this soon. Those I'm going to give them the old smackaroony. I'm not do much to those quite yet, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, quite frankly. Might just, so I'm going to wait, even though those should be done now, I'm going to wait. Did I do that differently? No, I did it right. I just didn't hit it hard enough. Oh my god, why? And I'll just do the punch again. Just to make sure it's visible. Alright, it's good enough. It's good enough. Doesn't have to be good, just has to be good enough that you only get a little bit laughed at. Alright, so I don't think I need that. Well, actually, I do want that on this. So like this one. I don't think that looks too good. Oh. Yeah, I don't love that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I just need to get to my pear shader then. Where is my pear shader? No, it's my bevel. Should I jump in? Alright. Alright, folks, well, the child has decided that this stream is ending early because he is ticked off. But anyways, thanks for coming. I hope this was a lot of fun, and I will do more leatherworking soon, so get excited. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing it, so we'll get down to business soon enough. Take care. I'll run over to my computer and turn stream off.